atoms. Oh,
Hope your GoPro is running, Nate.
oh, it is. Oh my God.
Hey guys, what's up? Dark Owl back with another video. It's been a little bit, I can't remember what the last video was that I made, but I do want to make a quick video on the Grom clone. So if you guys aren't in any of the Facebook pages, I posted some pictures about my conversion, and I did a headlight swap. So if you guys have the Boom Vader or the X-Pro Vaders, the BD125s, you know that the lights that come in these they're just little LED panels, and they're actually on the top. One's on top here, and one's on top down here, and that is your brights. And they're not bright at all. What they do is they're two tiny little LEDs, or three of them, three little LEDs on that panel that shine down on both top and bottom into this reflective plastic piece in there that you can see back there behind my conversion. So when it comes to specs, I don't know the specs of these lights. They came off my Jeep, and I'll see if I can find one. So I took these apart. You can take these sides off just like that, and then there is a clear plastic cover, which is the 4 screws there. And then all it is a positive and negative wire that you can see here, right there, that runs in. I clip them on the inside, and then I've got some additional, I think 12 gauge wire, some sort of wire that you want positive, negative, something like this, that you can wire in. You take it out of the housing completely, so you have just, I don't know if you can see the back plate there, and the actual front. The front piece is just a plastic reflective piece that you can see covers each individual LED. I will post the link to these headlights. I'm saying headlights because that's what I ended up doing with them. These pod lights that you can use for off-road vehicles, they are very bright. I will post a link in the description so that way you guys know what they are if you want to buy these ones, or it'll kind of give you an idea of what you want to do if you don't want to use these specific ones, but I found that they fit very well. There is going to be some modifying of the plastic behind here, and I'll show you guys how I did that now. All right guys, so I ended up taking it off just to show you. I'm going to try and do this one-handed. Ignore my wiry mess. All right, we're going to take all 4 of these off. There's one. Alright guys, now that we've got all 4 screws off, then we need to do this one down here. I did a makeshift screw because I lost the other one and it doesn't fit. Not a big deal. Alright, this should fit. So we're gonna unscrew this. This just separates the plastic pieces and kind of holds them together. Set that to the side. Pop those 2 pieces apart just like this. And these will slide out on both sides. There is a spot, like a little socket, rubber grommet looking thing right here that the body or the headlight itself slides into on the sides. Then you also want to, there's 2 little adjusting clips, if you will, on each plastic side. So this allows you to kind of adjust the beam height on your headlight, and you just want to push this forward just like that until you can pop it out. Same on the other side. Push it forward until you can pop this out. Just like that. And then they literally just fall off. So then you have this side piece and that one as well. I'm gonna make sure I don't lose my screws here. I'll put them on this bowl. These 4 screws go to the plastic headlight piece. Let's see if I can take this out. And that just gets the plastic piece that holds your cords out of the way so when you put your headlight back on. So let's see if I can pop this out. Yep, it literally just comes out just like this, guys. So there's a tab here, and then on the bottom. And you can literally just pop these tabs out. I'm going to do that really quick. So we want to pop these tabs on both sides, top and bottom, 4 of them all together, just like that. See how it pops off? Just like this. And then we'll do the same on this side. So there's a tab down here. Sorry about the bad lighting, guys. This is kind of a last-minute video. There we go. Once you get them all popped up, it'll come off. So there's your headlight piece, headlight cover. So this is what I was talking about. I ended up, there's like a lip down in here that goes across. You can kind of see it in the back, right there. This sets on there nicely. It's snug. It's not going anywhere. Once you zip tie it, it's screwed down. You'll want to take this screw out and then take these 2 out. And actually, one step. This will be here first. So you want to unscrew it on this side and this side. You won't need that piece anymore if you decide to do what I did. I kept the blue because it adds the accent and it looks good in there. I like the blue a little bit. Running low on battery, so I'm going to kind of speed this up. But when I wired this in, if you can see back behind there, I did 2 holes down in there on both sides. You can see it. And that's what I kind of anchored the zip ties to so it doesn't go anywhere. And I did the same down here. Like I said before, there's a slit down there, a little, not really a slit. It's a piece of plastic that goes all the way across the back. And I rested the top of this LED panel on that so it tilts it up a little bit. And you want that with your brights so that way your brights will angle up a little bit more over stock so that way you get a farther beam pattern. So that worked perfectly and it looks great. It just makes it so where it's not super hard to adjust things, I guess. You don't have to do any guesswork on, where's the beam gonna look like. That way you don't build it and have to take it apart and adjust. With this one, you want it to be directly even with this piece here. I also cut out, there's a blue piece of plastic that goes across here. You'll want to cut this out as well to fit your top headlight, and that's exactly what I did. So I ended up super gluing just this plastic shroud. After I zip tied this LED and ran the cords throughout the back, I zip tied all this together, and then I kind of moved it around loosely before I really zip tied it down. I moved it around loosely, and then I super glued the plastic chrome shroud right where I wanted it to so it was even on both sides. And then I tighten this down really nicely so that way, because if you tighten these down, it's going to start pulling this whole headlight that you're adding in to the back of the reflector of the stock piece. And you don't want that, because then it ends up bouncing around, angles up and all that. You just don't want to do that. So it's super easy, guys. This screw right here, these 2 screws will remove the blue shroud. You want to cut off this piece that goes right here like this, or I believe, yes, like this. Yep, this is how it goes. It's just a cool little piece that you would have normally seen in there, just like that. Don't need it for the bottom because you want to be able to have this fit. Then you just want to reverse that after you're done and put it all back together. Put your shroud back on top, your clear headlight cover, whatever you want to call it. Pop that in and then reverse the steps. All right, guys, so I put it back together. Super easy to do. One thing real quick that I mentioned, and I do want to point out again, if you can see in here, in between the black plastic and the red plastic, it's very faint. There's like a red grommet on both sides. Do not lose those. If you lose them, this plastic piece will not fit in like you want it to. It goes into the red piece here, your plastics on the outside. It's a little rubber piece, looks like a little cup, and it slides in there, so that way the black tab on this, or the black little nub, I guess you could say, will fit in there. It just makes it to where this will not move around or anything like that. It doesn't shift. They're on both sides, so do not lose those. Otherwise, once this fits in here, this thing is just going to bounce around. So that's how I did it, guys. Very, very, very simple. I know I've repeated myself many times. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot a message down below. I will message immediately. I usually do. I'm pretty good about that. And then if you guys are on Facebook and you see this and you have any questions, I will respond as well on there in the clone groups. So I hope that does it for you guys. Again, hit me up if you have any problems. It's very, very super simple. And that's going to be it for this video. If you guys like what you saw, give me a big old thumbs up. You don't have to subscribe. That's up to you. Just know, real quick, guys, I got rid of the DLX. That's what I was making some of the videos on. Fun bike, fun bike. It wasn't bad. I plan on upgrading. I've been having more fun on my clone, honestly, than the Titan DLX, X-Pro Titan DLX. I ended up getting rid of that and selling it because I bought me a kayak, and I've got so much gear with that, and I've been out on the water as much as I can be fishing. So this channel is going to kind of blend in a little bit back and forth with riding, going on some little adventures with the clone, and as well as fishing with the kayak and fishing in general. If you guys want to see that, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Tell me what you think, if this is something that you'd be interested in. I don't want to start a new channel. I kind of just want to blend it all together. The name's going to be the same, Dark Owl Moto, because that's the foundation of this channel. And before I keep rambling on and on, that's pretty much what I'm going to do. Riding with buddies and going on adventures in that sense, and getting out on the water and fishing too, guys. Give me a big old thumbs up, leave a comment, I respond back, and you guys know what to do. Stay safe, ride safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.